Every empire tells a comforting story. Our money is safe. When people picture the fall of Rome, they imagine barbarians, burning cities, or emperors murdered in marble halls. That's dramatic, and partly true, but it leaves out a quieter killer: money. Rome didn't just lose battles, its currency collapsed, and that collapse tore the empire from the inside. For centuries, Rome's backbone was the silver denarius, introduced in the late 3rd century BC and standardized by 211 BC. The denarius was almost pure silver. Soldiers were paid in it. Merchants priced goods in it. Families stored savings in it. The coin was portable trust. As long as people trusted Rome, they trusted its money. But empires cost. Armies must be fed, walls maintained, officials paid. When taxes, plunder, and trade could no longer cover the bill, politicians faced a choice: raise unpopular taxes or dilute the coin and keep spending. Time and again, rulers took the easy route. They debased the currency. Debasement is simple to do and slow to expose. Reduce the precious metal content, mint more coins, and pretend nothing changed. Under Augustus, the denarius was roughly 95% silver. By the time Caracalla ruled in the early 3rd century, it was about half silver. By Gallienus in the mid-3rd century, it was a shadow, under 5% silver in some issues. Essentially bronze with a silver wash. People could feel the change in their hands. When currency loses intrinsic value, all prices shift. A loaf of bread that cost 1 denarius could soon cost many more. Merchants refused the lighter coins or demanded extra payment. Soldiers, seeing their pay buy less, demanded higher wages or delayed service. The state tried blunt instruments, price controls, forced labor, even death penalties for people breaking price edicts. Diocletian's edict on maximum prices, 301 AD, is the classic example, an attempt to freeze thousands of prices by law. It failed because law cannot reintroduce metal that has been removed from a coin. This wasn't an abstract blow. Farmers deserted fields rather than pay taxes in worthless coin. Long-distance trade, the glue of the empire, unraveled because merchants preferred gold, foreign coins, or barter. The imperial economy began to fragment into local markets where trust still held, or into barter networks where money had no purchase at all. Layer on top of that political chaos. The 3rd century crisis, 235 to 284 AD, saw dozens of emperors in quick succession, invading armies, and plague. A broken money system amplified every shock. Each emergency prompted more minting to pay soldiers. More minting weakened the coin further. The spiral became near irreversible. When money collapses, social order changes. Elites shelter wealth in hard assets, land, foreign coins, or durable goods, while ordinary savers watch purchasing power melt. That pattern repeats. Weimar Germany after World War I printed marks to meet reparations and budget needs. By 1923, hyperinflation made money grotesque. A loaf went from marks to billions of marks. Workers carted cash in wheelbarrows. The social trauma fed political extremism. In the early 2000s, Zimbabwe offers a modern horror story. Government spending, collapsing production, and political crisis drove printing until the currency lost meaning. Inflation rates reached astronomical figures, and people abandoned local money for US dollars or foreign currencies. The state's attempt to solve budget gaps with money printing produced starvation in exchange for temporary purchasing power. The Roman sequence and these modern examples share mechanics, not technology. Rome's emperors diluted silver. Modern states expand paper or digital balances. The instrument changes, but the incentive and the outcome remain similar. Short-term political expedients can permanently erode trust. Who survives? Those who move wealth into real scarcity, land, hard commodities, or foreign assets, and those who keep liquidity to act during dislocations. After hyperinflation, buyers with foreign currency or goods could acquire assets for pennies on the dollar. During Rome's decline, merchants who hoarded gold or held land outside the imperial tax net retained purchasing power. What about today? In 1971, the United States took the dollar off gold. The dollar became fiat, valuable because we agree it is. That flexibility helped modern finance grow, but it also invites temptation. Governments can now finance deficits with central bank cooperation. If printed money becomes the routine response to fiscal stress, purchasing power erodes over time. You may not see wheelbarrows of cash, but you will see wages stagnate while asset prices climb, a redistribution from ordinary savers to asset holders. Globalization magnifies risk. Rome's crisis was regional, Weimar's was national. Today, a loss of trust in a major currency can ripple worldwide, transmitted by trade, credit lines, and financial markets. That makes personal protection more complex, but also actionable. Here is the practical checklist Rome teaches. 1. Diversify across jurisdictions. Keep some savings accessible in a stable foreign currency or conservative foreign account. 2. Own tangible, productive assets. Land, rental property, businesses that generate cash flow, or commodity exposure protect purchasing power. 3. Maintain liquidity. When markets seize, the ability to act, buy assets cheaply or cover emergencies, matters more than paper balances. 4. Avoid foreign currency debt unless your income matches that currency. Exchange rate shocks can ruin balance sheets quickly. 5. Invest in skills and local production. When money fails, people still need food, repairs, and services. Those who can provide them keep value. Rome's collapse was not inevitable in a single day. It was the compounded effect of poor incentives, political expedience, and the slow erosion of trust. The mint did not fall, society did. The lesson is clear. Watch incentives, protect real value, and treat money as the fragile social contract it is. If this rewired your view of history and money, hit subscribe. I'll keep digging into the episodes where cash shaped empires, and how you can act before history knocks on your door. Thanks for watching.